Northwest News Channel 8, where the news comes first.
Lifeline, 2 medical breakthroughs, new techniques that could revolutionize organ transplants and cure diabetes. Plus surviving a heart attack, when every second counts, a new way to save more lives. The war in Kosovo, will it ever end? Are these new signs of peace the most promising yet? In depth, summer airfares heating up. Major airlines raise ticket prices. How high can they go? The truth about bargain fares on the internet. And the lying game. Do you know who's telling the truth and who's lying? There are ways to tell.
From NBC News World Headquarters in New York, this is NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw.
Good evening. We begin tonight with 2 major breakthroughs in medicine that should extend the lives of millions of people. First, a critical development in dealing with organ transplants and even curing diabetes. The immune system is the key here. After all, the body doesn't take to foreign organs, so powerful drugs have been required to make transplants work. Now, genetic engineering, altering the immune system, could mean dramatic gains. NBC's chief medical correspondent is Robert Bazell.
It is a breakthrough in organ transplantation that could have astounding implications for all sorts of diseases, even a potential cure for diabetes.
This type of approach could revolutionize transplant medicine.
So far, research in monkeys only, but so promising that human trials start within months. Until now, the problem with transplantation has been that the body's immune system rejects transplanted tissues so vigorously that some transplants are not possible and others require harsh anti-rejection drugs. In the new research, scientists were able to use a genetically engineered drug to retrain the immune system, altering white blood cells so that the body accepts the transplanted tissue without anti-rejection drugs. At the University of Miami, Dr. Norma Kenyon and Dr. Camilio Ricordi, for the first time, successfully transplanted the cells called islets that manufacture insulin. Monkeys with a condition like diabetes now can survive and stay healthy without insulin shots.
This appears to be a significant advance and one step closer into what may eventually lead to a cure for type 1 diabetes.
Amazing news for the almost 1 million Americans like Jane Addams, who suffer from the most serious form of diabetes, type 1. To keep their blood sugar at normal levels, most diabetics must constantly monitor their blood and inject insulin several times a day. But even with insulin, diabetes can get out of control, bringing loss of eyesight and limbs, heart attacks, and death.
There's an everyday burden of dealing with your diabetes, but there's also an emotional and kind of frightening burden about what lies ahead in your future.
Using the new transplantation technology, other scientists managed to transplant kidneys in monkeys without using anti-rejection drugs. If it works in humans, transplants will become much simpler.
People could have their organ failure cured and then go about their normal daily lives without being tethered by the side effects of immunosuppressive medication.
That dream could become a reality as early as this summer, when human trials begin of the new kidney transplant technique and the new attempt at curing diabetes. Robert Bazell, NBC News, New York.
Another medical breakthrough tonight that offers significant new hope for heart attack victims. A combination of drugs, a 1-2 punch that has the potential for saving thousands of lives. Details now from NBC's Robert Hager.
When a severe heart attack first strikes, when every second counts, the new study tonight says a new treatment, injections of 2 clot-busting drugs instead of 1, can dramatically improve your chances of survival. Until now, doctors relied only on a drug called TPA to try to stop heart attacks in progress. The new treatment adds a drug called RioPro. Some call it super aspirin. The old one-drug treatment with TPA alone works about half the time. The study says in combination with RioPro, it works in 77% of cases. A 17% better chance of breaking up a clot like this one, the dark spot on this beating heart, and starting blood flowing normally to the heart again. At Mount Sinai Medical School in New York, Dr. David Forsheimer.
This is a very important study with very important findings, which will likely change the way we practice cardiac medicine, not now, but in the immediate future.
Charles McAllister knows firsthand. He suffered a massive heart attack, says the new drug combination saved his life.
They told me that I'd come in and I was ashen gray in color, and that they thought that they were going to lose me. So I really credit this drug with opening my vessels and doing just exactly as it was designed to.
Here again, the dark spot is a clot.
The whole artery up here is filled with this big, enormous blood clot.
But after treatment with TPA alone, it's only partially dissolved.
You can still see how the artery is still incompletely open. The blood clot is still partially there.
Adding ReoPro improves treatment by punching holes in the outer surface of the clot, makes it easier for the other drug, TPA, to penetrate and dissolve it completely.
But to be sure there are no unexpected side effects, many doctors may hold up on large-scale use of the new two-drug combination until completion of another larger study just now getting underway.
But for now, it looks like the two drugs may work just as well as much more complex heart surgery. Why some tonight say it has the potential to revolutionize treatment and save lives. Robert Hager, NBC News, Washington.
More health news tonight. Good news for women on estrogen replacement therapy. A new study out shows women can take lower doses of estrogen and get the same benefits with fewer side effects if they also take extra calcium and vitamin D. This discovery could help millions of women avoid bone loss from osteoporosis because they're better able to tolerate estrogen at a lower dosage. There's some bad news tonight about the food supplement that is known as Andro. It was in the news last year because the home run champion, Mark McGwire, acknowledged that he was using Andro. It's supposed to work like steroids to build muscle, but a study out tonight shows it is not a muscle builder. In fact, it could lead to serious side effects from enlarged breast tissue to cholesterol and cancer risk. Just ahead here, the students of Columbine High in Littleton returning for the first time to the scene of the tragedy that changed their lives. What was it like?
Hell. That's the best I can describe it. I never wished this on my worst enemy.
What it was like to go back inside Columbine High after the massacre. NBC News in depth tonight, airfares soaring again. What's going on? And the plain truth about those internet so-called bargain airfares.
Sir, I need your vehicle. I need to get to 84th and Adams. Seville SDS, most powerful front-wheel drive car in the world, right?
Yeah, beat the 540i in the slalom.
I knew that. Big fan of the North Star system. Track almost reads your mind when it comes to control.
That was close.
Trust me. I'm with the government.
Seville SDS, it's what's next.
Shouldn't you be getting out?
Oh, they'll be all right.
There are those among us with very simple tastes. They only want the best. And for them, there's Fancy Feast gourmet cat food. Exceptionally moist and delicious. Fancy Feast. Good taste is easy to recognize.
Try new Genuine Bear Gel Caps, the only gel cap that can help save your life. New Bear Gel Caps, powerful pain relief, and so much more.
There's nutrition news about heart disease. The B vitamin folic acid may help reduce homocysteine levels in the blood, an emerging risk factor for heart disease. And Centrum Silver has folic acid.
Centrum Silver. It's a great time to be silver.
Hey, Dad, what are you doing up?
We live in your mother's stuffed peppers.
Heartburn again, huh? What are you taking?
Tums, and I'm back for more.
You still taking that stuff? Look, Dad, take a Pepsid AC. One tiny pill controls acid all night.
So I can get some sleep.
Next time, take one before dinner, and you can stop heartburn before it starts.
Before it starts?
You don't see me suffering, do you?
What are you guys doing now?
Nothing, dear. We were talking about your peppers.
Peppers, yeah.
I have some in the fridge.
You can sleep heartburn-free with Pepsid AC.
Now, two of the area's best forecasters have joined together. The Oregonian and Matt Zaffino, voted Portland's best weathercaster by the Associated Press. Now, look for Matt's forecast every weekday in the Oregonian and every weeknight on Northwest News Channel 8, where the news comes first.
In Littleton, Colorado, 6 weeks to the day after the massacre at Columbine High, students were allowed back into their school building for the first time. It had been sealed off as a crime scene. It was, by all accounts, a strange, unsettling experience, going back to find book bags, homework, glasses, even half-eaten lunches exactly where they'd been left when the gunfire started. Here's how some of those students felt today as they expressed it in their own words.
I ran out those doors that I just walked out of. Those were the doors that I ran out of. And that's where my friends were hiding.
It's hard to go back in and know that 2 of your classmates wanted to ruin you and your school.
It was scary, but, you know, something that everybody's got to do. Because it's our school and we can't let them take it away from us. And that's what they were trying to do. And I don't think that that's right.
I just miss it a lot. And it'll just kind of be like closure. Because when we go back next fall, it's not going to be the same.
Help? That's the best I can describe it. I never wish this on my worst enemy. Hope it never, ever happens again. Really wish these copycat acts would stop.
Columbine High School students tonight, in their own words, after returning to their building for the first time. And while that was going on in Littleton, President Clinton was in Washington with a fresh attack on violent videos, video games, and movies. He ordered the Justice Department and the Federal Trade Commission to investigate how the entertainment industry markets violent products and whether, in fact, they deliberately target children. Another big wildfire has nearly 500 firefighters from 30 states converging on the Florida-Georgia border tonight. Wind-driven flames have burned 53,000 acres of the famous Okefenokee Swamp. So far, experts said, unless it rains hard soon, it could take 2 more weeks to put this fire out. And the video camera was rolling near Dodge City, Kansas last night when a big, extremely mean-looking tornado dropped down. Luckily, it was in an open field, so there was no damage.